The Cave of the Lost. My best friend Sarah, my little brother Jake, and I are standing before the entrance to a large cave. Odie, my brother's dog, barks into the darkness. Odie thinks someone is in there, Jake says. Is this where you saw the boy? Asks Sarah. She stares up through the hole between the trees and the edge of the gorge. I think he was standing right here, waving. She replies, We are not going in there, are we, King? You're the one who saw the mysterious boy waving at you. You're the one who had us leave the picnic and climb all the way down to the bottom of Phineas. George to help him. Now you don't want to go in. That's the Cave of the Lost, she cries. What kind of ridiculous name is that? I ask. I bet your aunt told you about it. She did. Centuries ago, after Porter's Mill was built, some people explored the cave and they never came out. Others went to search for them and disappeared too. Only one man ever made it out, but they couldn't explain how. She claimed he found others. Sarah continued, but they kept leading him in the wrong direction. Finally, after many days, he fell asleep in the cave and woke up in the hollow alone. Your aunt tells a lot of stories, I say. We still can't wander around in there, Sarah says. The place is probably filled with massive spiders. Hey, kid, yell into the cave. Do you need help? My voice echoes for a moment, followed by silence. Then sometimes unexpected reaches my ears. It sounds almost like laughter. Let's go in, Jake exclaimed. A new sound emerges from the cave. Someone is crying there, I say. Seeing an opportunity, Jake charges into the darkness, but I seize his arm. Hold on, little man, we need light, I say. Do you have your keychain, Sarah? She tosses me her house keys with the Leo Quacker keychain I gave her for her last birthday. When I squeeze it, the light in the dog's mouth comes on, and it cracks over and over. Jake, hang on to Odie, don't want him running off, I say. Roger, he replies, and picks up the dog. I take a few steps inside, shining the light as the crack echo around us. I hear Sarah reluctantly follow, a short distance inside. We reach the first fork. Don't freak out, I say as I turn off the light. The cracks fade, and intense darkness presses in on us. Sarah whimpers, but after a moment, I hear the weeping again. It comes from the left passage. I squeeze the Leo Quacker and start moving again. We encounter a few more forks, and I can see how someone could easily become lost down here. I memorize each turn as we creep closer to the sound. Finally, the passage expands into a chamber. On the far wall, water trickles down the rock into a clear pool. 6 other passages branch off in random directions. I turn off the quacker, and in the absolute darkness, I only hear the running water. Suddenly, a splash breaks in the silence. I turn over to the small pool, the kitchen cracking again. The light glints of something in the sand at the bottom of the clear and distracted water. The frigid water sends shivers through my body as I pull my hand down. It's a key, I say, holding it up to the light. A key to what? Sarah asks as I put it in my pocket. Laughter erupts all around us at once. Children laughter. Sarah screams and I drop the crackers. Tumbling as into blackness, I grope for it as the laughter continues to grow. A small hand grasps mine and jerks me away. Stop it, Jake, we need light. Finally, I feel the kitchen and the light blossoms. Finally, the room Sarah stands a few feet away from me, and Jake stands behind her holding Odie. Jake, did you grab my hand? I ask. The laughter is still there, getting louder. Let's get out of here, Sarah yells as the bolt for one of the passages. This way, you're realizing I'm pointing to the one I had been pulled toward. I follow turns I memorize as the laughter shadows us, echoes through the passages. After the last turn, I expect to see the intense light of day. It's only another fork, and I have no idea when way to go. I retrace the turns in my head, certain that I've followed them exactly. Has the cave changed? We are lost, aren't we? Sarah asked. I'm really scared. Everything is going to be okay. I turn off the lights, hoping to hear the gurgling river. The laughter grows louder. It seems threatening, almost menacing. But when I hear the sound of someone running away to my right, I turn on the light and look around for Jake. He stands between Sarah. I turn on the light and look around for Jake. He stands between Sarah and me. Did you hear that? I asked. The footsteps, Sarah replies. I thought that was you. I shake my head and Sarah's eyes widen. We would follow them, I say. They could be trying to make us more lost. I don't think so, I say, and start walking. We come across some more forks, and each time I stop to listen, the footsteps come again and again, leading us away from the laughter. Suddenly, we come to the mouth of the cave. The light is painfully bright, but we ran into it laughing. Sarah tugs at my shirt. Queen, look, she says, pointing up through the small hole. They're looking over the edge of the gorge. It's the distant figure of a small boy. He is waving down to us. He looks very familiar, but I can't explain why, I say.